Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and since it's officially concert season, music festival season, I wanted to do a concert themed video. A lot of my channel surrounds like fangirl culture, concert going, talking about music, and so I thought it would just be fun to kind of reminisce on concerts that I've been to and rank them 1 out of 10, or rank them 1 to 10. I can't like rank them in order because that would be way too hard. But yeah, I have a fun concert lineup this year, and I've been to a few this year already, and I think post-COVID it's kind of just been fun to reminisce on past concerts. I also do have a shirt on, sorry. But yeah, I did get Harry tickets for the fall, which is very, very excited. I'm very grateful that I can even be in the room. But yeah, I thought that I would just do kind of a lighter video and just talk about all of these experiences that I'm so lucky to have. I could rage on and on about every single concert. But yeah, first and foremost, I obviously want to say that I'm very grateful, and I went to a lot of concerts growing up that obviously my parents took me to, and I was just always like, and they just kind of raised me to always value experiences and things. So we went to a lot of concerts instead of getting more like material items for Christmas and birthdays and things, so just to preface that. And then obviously as I've gotten older, I've paid my own way to go to concerts now that I'm in college, and even in my late high school years I did. I just feel like I need to preface that I'm obviously very grateful and very lucky. This is just something that I love talking about and I like watching people talk about, so if you don't want to watch, I completely understand, but if you do want to watch, you can watch me fangirl for, you know, however many minutes this takes. So hopefully I didn't miss any, but I think I've been to around 40 concerts, which is crazy. I'm 20 years old and I've been to 40 concerts. I'm so grateful, so lucky, and honestly, I think the majority of my core memories that I have are linked to a concert in some way, so that's pretty magical. So I'm going to first start with the artist that I've seen the most times, which might come as a surprise because it's not Taylor Swift, nor is it Harry Styles. And they are super close to being the artist I've seen the most times, but the artist that I've actually seen the most times is the Jonas Brothers. So I've seen them 4 times. I saw them when they did their Camp Rock tour in 2010. They were my first concert ever. And then I saw them twice in 2019, partly because we bought tickets to see them and then they added a location closer to us, so we were trying to sell the other tickets and we couldn't, so we saw them twice. And then I saw them again in September. And yeah, so I love them, and I feel like I should rank them separately probably. I don't have a lot of memory from my 2010 venture into the Jonas Brothers. I remember my parents surprising us and taking us the day of, and it was very exciting. I remember that. I remember Nick Jonas introducing me as fast as he could, and I think I remember like Demi Lovato showing up. I don't know if that's like I dreamed that, but I mean, I was having the time of my life. I was 8 years old. I'm just gonna rank it a 10 because I don't have anything else to go off of. For the 2019 concerts, I saw them once I saw them both times from the 100, so the lower bowl, but the first time I was closer to the B stage and the second time I was closer to the main stage. I don't know which one I liked more. I think the first one was, which is the one where I was closer to the B stage, was more cathartic, because, you know, they had like just gotten back together. I was a senior, you know, like I hadn't seen them since I was little. It had been like 9 years, and I just remember sobbing when they came out on stage singing Roller Coaster, and it was just a very much a core moment for me. But then the second time I was just in disbelief by how close they were, and I'll put some references here. And I think I'll have to rank, I'm honestly going to rank both of them a 10 out of 10. I really am. I have nothing bad to say about the 2019 concerts. So I saw them again in 2021, and I saw them in Nashville, which was super cool. I had never been to a concert in Nashville before, and artists always do special things for their Nashville shows. And this one was really special because Kelsea Ballerini, who I love, she won, I believe it was like a CMT Artist of the Year or CMA, I get them confused, but it was one of the Country Music Awards as Artist of the Year, and they presented it, the Jonas Brothers presented it to her on stage, and they recorded it and they sang Joe Crocker's Get By, Little Help With My Friends, which is the Wonder Years theme song. And so I was like, I was having a moment. That was really special. But I would say that the venue experience was not that great. The venue itself is beautiful, and it looks like Camp Star, and I was like, oh my god, this is like Camp Rock. Like, this is so cool. And I was further back for the show, which obviously did not affect my experience. But the problem was I was right next to like these metal bars, and we were lifted up, and I was so afraid that I was gonna drop my phone through the metal bars the whole time, and it was raining. And I really was just like in the moment, and because they had done a lot of the same songs, because they hadn't released an album, I was just trying to live in the moment as much as I could. And I had a really good time. I went with my friend Allison. But I would say, because of the circumstances of this venue and the whole parking extravaganza that I had to go through, which was not a good time, we got through it. We saw the Jonas Brothers. It was great. We saw Kelsey Ballerini perform. She was cool. So I would say, because it was Nashville, obviously it was better. I'm gonna rank this one a 9, I think. So I'm not gonna rank, I have been to 2 music festivals, and I'm not gonna rank them because I feel like the music festivals in themselves are lots of concerts put together, and I've seen Luke Bryan at them. I saw Luke Bryan, Tim McGraw, Keith Urban, Jake Owen, Mason Ramsey, Little Big Town at one of them, and then the other one I saw Jeremy Zucker, who I also got to meet. That was so cool. Fall Out Boy, 1975. And music festivals are just good experiences because everyone's kind of on the same playing field, and we were like 3rd row for Luke Bryan when we went, and we were like not super far back for the 1975 or Fall Out Boy. We were at barricade, like side barricade, not front barricade but side, and I just like that everyone's on the same playing field, and it's really nice for the most part. Yeah, I've been to 2 music festivals. Those were both in 2019. One was at the beginning of the summer and one was in September. I also want to say that my concert experiences have nothing to do with like the artists or their like music or their talent. It's just like my opinion and my experience with that particular concert, so please don't take this offensively, anyone, okay? I also really bad at ranking things bad anyway, so I like concerts in general, and it'd be hard for me to rank them badly as an experience because it's a concert and you should feel lucky to go. I saw the Chainsmokers with 5 Sauce and Lennon Stella also in 2019. Literally September 2019, it was like back-to-back concerts. I'm not even kidding. Back-to-back. My mom, I think, won tickets to see them. But I wanted to see 5 Sauce really bad. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I just feel like as an older Gen Z girl, like it's just a rite of passage. And so I was excited to go for 5 Sauce in particular. I'm gonna rank this one an 8. In 2015, I saw Kelly Clarkson and Pentatonix opened. In 2015, I was most definitely in my Pentatonix phase, and I was going to this concert because of them. I was so excited. They were good. Kelly Clarkson, no words. Absolutely no words. That woman is so mega talented. I'm gonna rank it an 8 as well. Next, we're gonna get into my Taylor shows. So I've seen Taylor 3 times. So to see her at Riverfest in Foxborough, obviously that got canceled. It was like my big senior trip. So I would have seen her 4 times, but I've seen her 3. I saw her in 2015 at the 1989 World Tour, and then twice on the Rep Tour. And I've talked about these concerts numerous times on my channel, partly because the second time I saw her on the Rep Tour was like the absolute best experience of my life. Nothing has beat it. But when I saw her in 2015, I saw her with my family. We were up in the nosebleeds. It was like my Christmas present. I was so excited. I remember probably, I'm not even kidding, like 3 songs from that concert. I blacked out. So like I was just so in disbelief. Little 13-year-old me, I was living my dream. Then I saw her again in June on the Rep Tour at Louisville. And I, literally leading up to it, I thought they were going to cancel the concert because it was supposed to be record heat. They didn't cancel it. It was still record heat. Luckily, my section, we were in Lower Bowl, right on the side by backstage. I was losing my mind. I have a whole vlog of it, so I'm not going to talk about it a lot. but luckily we were in the shade. I sobbed the entirety of the show. I was just losing my mind. Like, I saw her mom in person, I saw her dad in person, her brother, I saw Paul, I saw, like, literally I saw her. Like, it was just everything to me. And then I went again in September, and I bought the tickets 2 months before the show, literally on a whim. And I was 6th row. 6th row. Just won't. That is like the core of my existence, is that concert. It was so crazy because I vividly remember pretty much everything about it. And I think part of it was because I had already been, so like I wasn't shocked by anything that she was doing. I just, words. I'm ranking all of her concerts a 10 out of 10, obviously. Next, I'm going to talk about Selena Gomez's revival in 2016. This one had DNCE, and so I was over the moon to see Joe Jonas perform. I guess technically I've seen him 5 times. The acoustics in the arena were really, really bad, which is not her fault, but we were up in the nosebleeds. My mom also won tickets to this concert for me and my sister. We were up in the nosebleeds, and you could just not, the acoustics just weren't good, and it was not Selena's fault. It was just the arena in general. And I was jamming out to Who Says. We left 5 minutes before the concert was over because we wanted to meet her. We knew she went out to meet people after the show. Met Selena Gomez. Still can't believe it occurred. I literally got out after I met her and I was like, I just met Alex Russo. The concert itself, I'm probably gonna rank an 8 or an 8.5 just because I literally could not, like, when she was talking, I had no idea what she was saying because the acoustics were so bad. I don't know what was going on that day. But I loved jamming out to her songs and obviously meeting her, so 8.5. Next, I saw Gwen Stefani in 2016. I'm pretty sure my mom also won tickets to this concert. My mom is very lucky, okay? She like wins radio contests all the time. It's kind of crazy. I think she won tickets to this concert, and we were on the lawn in the venue, and my sister and I went to the bathroom, and we came back, and my dad was like, we just got upgraded to the seats. So I got upgraded, and I jammed out to Hot Back Girl, and some No Doubt songs, and it was a slay. I'm gonna rank this one like a 7.5. First one of like some of the older artists. I'm definitely like an oldie at heart, and my parents raised us on like 80s music and 90s music. My grandma made sure I knew who like Elton John and Janis Joplin and like Motown and all of that stuff, which I'm very grateful for because my music taste is so expansive now and I'm so like open to everything. But I got to see Hall & Oates in 2016. I can't remember a lot about the concert. I do remember it being fun. I was with my parents and my sister, and there's just like a lot of Hall & Oates. There's some Hall & Oates like songs that are like memories from my childhood, so it was cool to be able to experience that with my parents. I'm gonna rank it like a 7.5 because I honestly don't have much memory of it. In 2016, I got to see Darius Rucker with Dan and Shay, and this is still when Dan and Shay were pretty new, and so I hadn't really heard of them. But they opened and they said that if you bought their $10 CD that you could meet and greet with them. So we bought their CD. I met them. They're very pleasant people, and now they're like super famous and they make great music. So, and Darius Rucker was good. My mom and dad really like Darius Rucker, along with Hootie and the Blowfish, and I like a lot of his songs. I'm not a super big country fan, and I feel like I've talked about this on my channel before. There are very few country artists that I really like, and I do like Darius Rucker. I like a lot of his songs. And yeah, my parents love him, so it was cool to be able to do that with them. In 2018, I got to see Luke Bryan and Sam Hunt. I literally went to go see him. I'm pretty sure, I don't think, we definitely didn't buy tickets to this concert. I think like a family friend or something couldn't go. But this was when I was in Peru in 2018, and this was after the 17-hour flight cancellation that occurred, that I've talked about before on my channel. And so I had gotten home, like I like touched down in America, and my dad was like, we got these tickets, do you want to go? And I was like, yeah. And so I went and I got to see Luke Bryan and Sam Hunt, which was super cool. But Luke Bryan is one of the country artists that I like, and I like his songs, so it was cool to be able to just sing them. And he's like, I don't know, he's one of the country artists that I just really admire, and I think he's a great person and he makes good music. So and Sam Hunt opened, and he was good. And he brought out someone, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, Cole Swindell, is that his name? He was good too. I'm gonna rank this one like a 7.5 because I was exhausted, but it was a good concert. In 2017, my dad took me to see Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. We got to see him in this like beautiful theater, which I really liked because it wasn't like a basic arena or stadium. I didn't know all of the songs, but I did know quite a few. And I mean, it was cool to see a Beach Boy. Yeah, and I got to do it with my dad, which was even cooler, so 7.5. In 2017, I went to go see Ed Sheeran on the Divide tour. Literally, the Divide album defined my freshman year, and I think everyone, like every single one of my friends, I'm not even kidding, was at the Ed Sheeran tour. Like, everyone was there. It was a very exciting time in my life. We were Lower Bowl. I was with my friends, my mom and my friend's mom and my sister, and literally he was just so good. And I got to meet James Blunt. I missed Castle on the Hill, my favorite song from Divide, to meet James Blunt, but it was worth it. Definitely a 9. In 2018, my family went to go see Pink with the Bleachers. We're really big Bleachers fans. We always have been, and the Bleachers opened for Pink. Pink was phenomenal. We were in like the second to last row. I was having the time of my life during the Bleachers. Like, my family, we were on our feet. Everyone thought we were crazy. We were jamming out to Mr. Gigantonoff. Pink like flew around the arena, and I was like, slay. Go queen. Definitely a 9. It was a great performance. So good. She sang Glitter in the Air. It was everything. In 2018, we got to go see Imagine Dragons and Grace VanderWaal. My sister is a really big Imagine Dragons fan. We saw them at an outdoor venue. It was raining the entire time, but my sister had the time of her life, and I liked watching her have fun, and Imagine Dragons can put on a really good show. So yeah, definitely like an 8 for sure. In 2018, August 2018, literally like right when school was starting, my friend Emma calls me up and she was like, I just got these tickets from a family friend to go see Keith Urban and Kelsey Ballerini. And I was like, yeah, I want to go. It's Kelsey Ballerini. So we get there, we were on the lawn. Keith had a B stage, so we were literally front row for Keith's B stage. I will put pictures up here. I'm gonna rank this one probably like an 8.5. I mean, we were like super close to Keith Urban. And we were this close to being the person that he picked to take backstage. Like, literally the person next to us got it. So in 2018, I saw Pentatonix again, this time with Callum Scott and Echo Smith. It was a cool concert. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, like a 7.5. In 2016, 13-year-old me got to see Madonna. No, I guess I would have been 14. I would have just turned 14. It was my birthday weekend. My family traveled to go see Madonna, and it was me and my mom. Madonna came on literally like an hour and a half late. I'm not even kidding. It was a good hour and a half late. It was a good concert. I'm so grateful that I got to see Madonna perform. I mean, she's obviously an icon, but the little 14-year-old me, it was an interesting experience, to say the least. She's a great performer. She was calling out people. I don't know how she dances around so well. Like, she was killing it. Yeah, I'm gonna rank it like a 9. I would love to see Madonna again, because I feel like I don't remember a lot of it, honestly. And I know so much more about her now. In 2018, my dad took me to see Foreigner. This was the exact same week that I saw Harry Styles, so I literally saw Foreigner, and then I saw Harry Styles, and it was the week after I saw Taylor Swift, so there was a lot going on in my life. Foreigner was good. They put on a great show. Give them like a 7. Okay, my camera's about to die. I hope it doesn't die. Okay. Next I'm gonna do Harry. So I saw Harry in 2018, and I saw him in 2021, and I'm about to see him in 2022. Harry in 2018. Different breed. I went with my best friend. It was before Casey Musgraves blew up. She was incredible. We were super close to the B stage. He puts on a great show. 10 out of 10. 2021 was a fever dream. I have a whole vlog. I about died. I had the tickets. Was supposed to see him in 2020. The wait was worth it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. In 2018, I got to go on a trip to LA, and I saw the Go-Go's at the Hollywood Bowl on the 4th of July. How cool. Such a great experience to have with my family, because of the setting and the fact that it was the Go-Go's. and it was the 4th of July and there were fireworks, I have to give it a 9.5. In 2019, my mom and I went to Elton John. We bought the tickets 2 hours before. It's incredible. Incredible. He puts on an amazing show. The poor man is still on his farewell tour, and it has been like 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. He's killing it. I'm so happy that I have gotten to see Elton John. Now I just need to see a Beatle. I need to go see Paul McCartney perform. He was incredible. I definitely had some emotional moments, and everyone was having the absolute time of their life in that arena, as they should. I'm giving Elton John a 10 out of 10. He deserves a 10 out of 10. In 2019, I got to see Hootie and the Blowfish and the Bare Naked Ladies. For this concert, I went with my family and some family friends, and I had just gotten back from my college program, so I was super exhausted. Still had the time of my life. It was summertime, got to scream some like super summery songs. Yeah, I'm gonna rank it an 8. In 2019, I got to see Shawn Mendes. We were super close to the B stage. I'm seeing him again here soon, which is very exciting. He is incredible, puts on a great show. Alicia Cara also blew me away. I have to give him a 9. In September, I got to see Billy Joel. My family has had these tickets since pre-COVID, and we finally got to go with some family friends. What an experience. Like, Billy Joel, like another legend. Like, how lucky am I to have seen Billy Joel, Elton John, Madonna. That's crazy. 10 out of 10. It's Billy Joel. In August, for my school's welcome week, they did a free concert for students, and the band Shade performed. We were front row, me and my friends, and it was so fun. They're so cool. You should listen to their music. Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. I got to go see Spencer Sutherland and Gunnar Dell and Tiffany Stringer. Wow. Wow. This is probably one of the only like super intimate concerts I've been to. Like, it was a really small venue, probably only like 100 or 150 people in there, and it was close to his hometown, so it was very like the energy was just up, and he is an incredible performer. 9.5. In April, I got to see Olivia Rodrigo. This was a whole experience, and I have a whole vlog on it because there's a lot to unpack about this experience. I ended up being second row. 10 out of 10. Girl can perform. In March, I got to see Billie Eilish, and my camera died, and I'm literally just gonna finish this on my phone because I have 2 left. So, like I said, in March, I got to see Billie Eilish and Duckworth. I had never heard of Duckworth. I think that's how you say the artist's name. Killed it. Like, incredible performance. I was so blown away. Billie, the production, like, I'm not a super big, like, I'm a Billie fan, but I'm not like a Billie stan, and my roommate and I had bought the tickets like literally 2 weeks before because she was performing right by our school, and so we bought the tickets to go, and we had like pretty decent seats in the upper bowl, and wow, like, Billie and Phineas are so iconic, and she puts on a stellar performance. It is like up there with Rep Tour production. I'm not lying, like, she kills it. 9.5 out of 10. Last one that I'm gonna talk about is the Glass Animals. My friend offered me a free ticket to go see the Glass Animals, and they were good. I only knew 1 song, but I love the venue that it was at, and their fan base is just so lovely. They're all so kind. And yeah, now I'm a Glass Animals fan. They have good music, and like, even outside their music, like, their stage presence is so good, and their stage setup was like amazing, and I wanted to take it home. It was just so cool, and like the colors and the theme, I just loved it. 9 out of 10. Yeah, those are all of the concerts that I have been to. I have a few more coming up soon, but 2 people that I really want to see in concert are Coldplay and Peter McPoland. I hope one day I can. To see Coldplay would be like, I just want to see Coldplay so bad. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I have a ton of concert vlogs in my Fangirl Chronicles playlist. I will have it linked down below and in the eye. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!